My boyfriend is. I know, I don't think it's funny either. And I asked my girlfriend to take it off. We're not even going out anymore, though, and that's all right. But I got to be honest. I'm in love with a girl that I met here in London, and as usual, it's hopeless. She's a philosopher. I'm in love with a philosopher, and to be honest, I don't even think she knows I exist. And what's worse is she can prove it.
And it's not just words that make jokes work. Sometimes a good joke conjures up a funny image to start with. Two monkeys are having a bath. One turns to the other and says, "Ooh, ooh, 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 ha, 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 ha." The other replies, "We'll put the coal tap on then." This joke not only has an unexpected punchline, but also has the adorable image of two monkeys in a bath. And everyone is going to find that funny. Here's Richard Jenny with another funny image for us all to enjoy.
I once got a job in a ladies' shoe store when I was 17 years old. I see some young guys in the audience. If you ever have a choice between selling shoes to young ladies or giving birth to a porcupine that is on fire, look into that second, less painful opportunity. Women used to be mad at me because their feet were bigger than they thought. Why do women care about these little details of their appearance? This is my theory. I think women use different mirrors to get ready than men do when they leave the house. Women look in the mirror, and no matter what they look like in real life, they always think they look worse. Guys look in the mirror, and they always think they look substantially better than they look. No matter how much of a three-toed knuckle-dragging troglodyte that guy is. He figures he has 4 or 5 sit-ups from being in a hot tub with Elle Macpherson. You don't believe me? You think I'm exaggerating? The men don't know how they really look? Go to the beach. Go to a pool. Look at some of the guys and ask what mirror they were looking in when they picked out their outfit. You will see some of the largest, brightest land mammals in North America who have shrewdly chosen the Speedo bathing suit. A guy who should be wearing a poncho on the beach. A man with more genetic defects than a Hudson River trout has a bathing suit for Olympic competition. What mirror was he looking in when he made the decision? Oh, this is the suit for me. This really draws attention to my large, jiggling, harpoon-scarred gut in a way that is bound to drive the babes crazy. Hey, salesman, do you have anything even smaller than this one? Because I don't think all my back hair is showing in this outfit. And I wouldn't want to deprive anybody of my entire jiggling chia pet-like body. And that's why guys always go alone to the shoe store. This is the guy. How are the shoes? Great, wrap them up. Want the other shoe? Whatever, I'm in a hurry. But I've seen 100 women show up with one who needs shoes. It's not even shopping, it's like hunting. It's like a whole primitive ritual. One of them needs shoes, they get on the edge of a cliff, call 100 friends with a conch shell like... 100 of them signal back. Lock the doors, boys. They're on the way. Too late. Clearance sale! And they come marching into the store, stab everybody in the head, come back with their shoes on a big bamboo pole.
But the scientific community hadn't finished putting comedy under the microscope. Along with Freud, incongruity, and the superiority theory of comedy that we talked about in another show, there's also the ambivalence theory of jokes. When someone first told me that lots of jokes rely on ambivalence, I said, whatever. Here's Morecambe and Wise.
Nothing like a soak in a nice hot bath. It's the only time that I get any peace. There's somebody in!
Are you in the bath?
Yes, go away! I said go away. I'm trying to have a bath. What do you want?
You know me. Anything for a laugh.
What are you doing with that chair?
Sit on the side of the bath. Have a little chat about this and that. On second thoughts, that's hardly worth chatting about.
Go away.
Hey, how do you manage to keep your skin so soft and silky when you have a daughter of 92? How do you do it?
Get out of here.
Oh, don't stand up, whatever you do.
Why not?
You'll put me off my dinner.
this the last time I had a bath.
You've got a good memory.
How dare you come in when I'm having a bath? It's outrageous.
It certainly is. Why are you wearing that plastic cap over your head?
To keep my hair dry.
But you usually keep that in the airing cupboard.
Go away!
In a minute. I see you've done your left leg. It's a different colour now from the other one. By golly, aren't you hairy?
Is nothing sacred?
You are the hairiest human being I've ever seen. You shouldn't have a bath, you should be dry clean.
Is there no escape from you?
That's amazing, that is.
What is?
All those tiny bubbles trapped in the hairs on your legs. Thousands of them. Your legs look like 2 bottles of champagne.
Well, I guess that's why they call him Little Ern. The ambivalence theory of comedy says that we laugh when we don't know whether to be happy or sad. And the conflict between those emotions leads us to take a third option. Essentially, laughter is a wobble of uncertainty when we don't know how to react. But can theories adequately explain how comedy works? I don't think so. If they could, then it would reduce comedians to little more than technicians, putting the right Lego bricks of words together in the right order to make the perfect joke. Sometimes great comedy doesn't even need words. I know that somehow Freud would claim his kazoo is some sort of penis substitute, but I don't buy into that. If you look hard enough, you can find sex anywhere. In trains going into tunnels, in bread rising in ovens, on the top shelf at your local newsagent, or in a lay-by off the A259 just outside Chichester. Here's Jim Gaffigan.
We're lazy about our food. We have people deliver it to us.
Yeah, I like your food, just not enough to go down there and get it.
Delivery is really a combination of my 2 favorite activities, eating and not moving. Worst part of delivery is getting up and answering the door. Oh, this is a pain in the ass. What am I, the butler? Well, at least I don't have to put on pants. Hand it over. We're getting lazier. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, I want delivery and I'm going to need someone to feed me. No, I'll be in the tub. Yeah, key is under the mat. Chip, chop, chip. I'm not good at ordering delivery. I always think I'm ready. I never am. I always get that order panic. Delivery, what do you want? You got food there? Yes, we have food. What do you want? Let me write it down. I'll call you back. I wasn't ready for the trick questions. It's exciting when that delivery guy arrives, isn't it? It's like Santa coming to your house. He's here. The guy's here. What do we do? But we don't treat him like Santa. We treat the situation like it's a hostage exchange. Whoa, you're weirdo, you wait out there. Here's the deal, I'll give you the money, you hand over the food, then I want you to back away slowly. I don't need you casing the joint. Here's something fun to do next time you get delivery. Treat the delivery guy like he's your waiter. Be like, hey, thanks a lot. Can you do something about the music in here? Never know what to do with all those condiment packets they give you when you get delivered. They give you like 50 ketchups. It's not like you can go up to a homeless guy. In case you get that food you're looking for, here's some ketchup.
Our local pizza delivery does a pizza where even the crust is injected with cheese. It's like a 12-inch heart attack in a box. They've cut out the middleman and started delivering them in ambulances. What is interesting, though, is that lots of theories of comedy say in one way or another that comedy is an expression of hidden fears or hostility. And doctors who aren't happy to merely dissect a joke when there's a brain to chop up have learned that the bit inside our heads that looks after laughter is right next to the bit that deals with fear and pain. What does that mean? I have no idea, but perhaps one of the functions of comedy is as a sort of civilized aggression, a sort of third way between fight or flight. Talking of flights, Shappi Khorsandhi's mum came to Britain on one in the 1970s. We're glad she did.
My husband's English, he's from Nottingham, and a lot of people ask me if my husband's Iranian. And I go, well, he's not, he's English, but he's planning to convert. His family are absolutely lovely, and when they first met me, they kept going, oh, Shappi's so exotic, she's so exotic, which means foreign, but not in a way that we hate. And his grandma's especially sweet. When she found out that I was Iranian, she goes, oh, you're Iranian, what a coincidence. Our next-door neighbours, they're Indian. Oh, I must go round. Compare spices. In fact, I went to Brownies as well, which is a Christian organisation, but my parents sent me there because they thought it was an after-school club for Asian kids.
President Ahmadinejad, the world leader Kim Jong-il describes as a bit volatile. In the end, I guess that jokes are just a sort of coping mechanism that we use to deal with the messy bits of life. They break the tension when we're feeling uptight and make us have a new, fresh perspective on our lives by looking at the world through different eyes. Also, what none of these theories do is to consider the fact that laughing just makes us feel good. And just in the same way that when we discovered that getting drunk made us feel good, we learned to make beer, so perhaps we simply realised that laughter made us feel good, so we learned to make comedy. I guess that just makes us all junkies. Joke junkies. So, that's the theory of comedy done. Next week, we'll be discovering what's the best ever religion. See you then. Here's Victoria Wood and friends.
My God. If her bum were a bungalow, she'd never get a mortgage on it.
She's let it drop.
I'll say. Never mind knickers, she needs a safety net.
She wants to do that Jane Fonda.
That what?
That exercise thing, Mnemobics.
What's that?
Our next door does it. We can hear it through grate. You have to clench those buttocks.
Do you? She'll never get hers clenched. To take two big lads and a wheelbarrow. Who's she clenching them for, anyway?
Who, next door? Oh, she's remarried again. He's black with an Austin Maestro.
Oh, she's someone to notice, then. Our Jack wouldn't. I tell you this, Liberace could come through in a long-line bra and our Jack wouldn't twig on. First night of our honeymoon, I were lying in bed. He were making a hutch. What for? Bugger only knows. Only bloody animal we've got's him. Filthy. I'm taking his trust down to Antiques Roadshow. You were separated, aren't you?
Well, he's living at Loft. He's got the Lilo and the slow cooker we don't speak.
Now that's the blue of our Margaret shower curtain there.
Where?
Them varicose veins there.
That's her front flower shop, isn't it? Her with yellow flip-flops on.
Them are her feet, you trade.
Ooh, isn't she bony?
Well, I'm not rubbing her down. Be like massaging a xylophone. Oh, no, that's another drop dead in a cold plunge. The water's too cold. It's getting embarrassing. Men coming round to collect their wives and you're saying, I'm sorry she's dead, but here's her teeth in a jiffy bag.
That was Jimmy Carr's Comedy Cuts with me, Jimmy Carr. It was written by me and Dom English and was produced by Paul Russell. This was an open mic production for BBC Radio 2.